I want to learn how to freehand draw. I can draw normally, but I have to have a reference, and so it makes it very inconvenient to draw from my creativity. So I found a course that is completely free, and all I needed to do was get two things: printer paper and fine liners. That's all I needed to get. Now that I have them, I'm going to start reading the course, going through the lessons one by one, and having you guys follow along with me. The free course that I found is called DrawAbox. It is mostly on a website that goes through the lessons and challenges of the course. It has 8 lessons, the first one being just the intro to it, and then there is also a Discord server they recommend joining if you want critique and help with everything. So I joined that to join the community, and other than that, I'm reading lesson 0 today. Here's what I picked up from the first lesson. I started reading through lesson 0 of DrawAbox, and it's all based on what you can and can't expect in this course. It has 2 videos, a couple minutes worth of reading, and then a roadmap, which I think are very important things to start to understand this course. There are 3 fundamentals that it talks about, which are mark making, simply getting the line you actually want, observation, which is taking an object, seeing it for what it really is and breaking down it into shapes and then being able to put those shapes together on paper, and spatial reasoning, which is taking a physical object, understanding how it interacts with the physical world around it, and then being able to put it on paper. What's not in this course is going to be stuff like lighting, shading, and color. It's not all about that. It's all about how to be able to draw. The timetable it kind of gives you is 6 months to a year, even up to 2 years. This course really stuck out to me because I want to learn how to be a tattoo artist, and I can't do that with only being able to draw from reference. So being able to learn how to take something that is real and pretty much redesign it in my own way and still make it look real is super important to me. So that's why I'm going through this process of DrawAbox. At the start of the video, I mentioned you need printer paper and fine liners. You may wonder why it's those 2 things out of everything. It's simply so that when they're giving you feedback on your drawings and your practice lines and circles, they can give you the best feedback possible. Because if you're using pencils and Sharpies and stuff, it's harder to give you a consistent feedback. When if you just use the same size fine liners, it's a lot easier to tell you what you're doing wrong or what you could do better in the long term of the course. As for the paper, it's simply so that you're not using up sketchbook paper with lines and circles and boxes. It makes it a lot easier and a lot cheaper in the long run to just use printer paper. All of the feedback and critiquing they give you is done on Discord as far as I can tell, so I have to figure out the process for that. I imagine there's some kind of general form that you upload photos to, and you go from there by just submitting it to the Discord. I haven't looked into it yet. I'll report back on how it works in the next video when I start doing the exercises and start getting into it a little bit more than I have so far. That's lesson 0 of DrawAbox out of the way officially, and hopefully everything I said made sense today because this is my first series that I've done long form. I'm really excited to see how far this goes because this could be a major shift in my drawing and hopefully an inspirational journey for everyone who gets to watch along with me. I'm going to try and record everything through DrawAbox and try and get the most out of the course as possible. But this was video 0, lesson 0 of my DrawAbox journey. I will see you all in the next video.